Hello students, I am Bishwajit Nath. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Best Physics Guide by Bishwajit Nath. Today I am going to discuss about resolving power of an optical instrument. The resolving power or resolution of an optical instrument tells us about the visibility of two point sources which are closed enough. That is, when 2 point sources are closed enough and their resolving power of the optical instrument is high, then we can watch these 2 point sources clearly. That's why with the increase of the resolution we can watch 2 point sources which are closed enough accurately or clearly. Therefore, the resolution power or resolving power increases the picture quality. Now, the Rayleigh's criterion of resolution. 2 point objects or sources, one closed to each other, are said to be just resolved by an optical instrument if the central maximum in the diffraction pattern of one falls on the first minimum in the diffraction pattern of the other. That is, if the central maxima of 1 point source is just overlap with the first minima of the second point source, diffraction pattern of the second point source, then these 2 points are just resolved. If the distance between them are less than this criteria, then they are not resolved. We can explain the Rayleigh's criterion by these figures. In the first figure, the central maxima of the point A and the B is the central maxima of the point B. This is the distance between two central maxima are well enough that there are many maxima or minima between them. That is, there are more than one maxima and more than one minima between them. That's why we can say that they are well resolved. In the second figure, the central maxima of the first pattern or point A is just overlap with the minima of the first minima of the point B. Therefore, we can say that they are just resolved. This is the first minima of the point B and this is the first maximum of the point A. Okay, that's why they are just resolved. That is, the central maxima of the point B also overlap with the first minima of the point A. In the third figure, the central maxima of point A overlaps with the central maxima of the point B. Therefore, we can say that they are not resolved. That is, we cannot identify the point A and B by an optical instrument. Now the resolving power of an telescope is equal to capital D by 1.22 lambda, where capital D is the diameter of the objective and lambda is the wavelength of the light used. And the resolving power of an microscope is equal to lambda by 2 mu sine alpha, where lambda is the light used and wavelength of the light, alpha is the semi-vertical angle of cone of the objective, and alpha is the light used and mu is the refractive index of the medium. Now resolving power of an transmitting grating is equal to lambda by d lambda. This is equal to small n into capital N, or lambda by d lambda is equal to small n into capital N is equal to capital N A plus B into sine theta by lambda, where lambda is the wavelength of the light used, capital N is equal to total number of slits, and A plus B is the width of the single slit, and small n is equal to order of spectrum which we are to observed. Theta is the phase difference between the central maximum and the nth order maximum. Now the resolving power of an prism. The resolving power of an prism is equal to lambda by d lambda is equal to small t d mu by d lambda, where t is the width of the base of the prism and d mu d lambda is the rate of change of refractive index with respect to the wavelength of light. Okay, now I am going to complete our discussion for today. And if you like my video, then click the like button and please subscribe my channel. And thank you for watching my video. Have a good day.